Welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. I've done a couple of videos where I made a lot of bases and different paper types, and then in the last video I kind of made some muted backgrounds to use to make junk journal ephemera, and these are some bits that I've made already. So this was just a label and I've backed it onto a bit of gift bag. Oh, I'll show you actually. I've cut up some gift bags as well because I don't use them when they're just sitting there. So check out how posh this one is. Double-sided. That's just a shopping bag. And I love this one. All the little birds and the flowers. And this one's lovely too because it's got the rose obviously, but it's got this here. So I'm planning to use them as well. Anyway, this was one of the coin envelopes that I'd made. I will link both the videos in the description. And then what I've done is I plan to stick it on a page. When I made everything, I made it so that it could be either stuck down or used on both sides, because then you have options. This here as well is very raggedy because I have used this ruler for years and it's covered in glues of different varieties. So it's actually got a deckled edge already. This was a little sort of advert trifold thing. And I've covered it all with, you know, the clean off sheets from when I made these on the gel plate. These are some downloads from Canva, and I've just put some wee book page pictures in. I love this. I need to put some sort of closure maybe. This is just a basic tag with a stamp. My mum gave me a load of stamps. This here was one of the pockets I made, and it's got the raffia and the napkin on top of a coin envelope. I've just trimmed the top off. This is a wee download from Canva. Oh, wait till I show you this. I purchased this from Amazon. I mean, it cost £12. It's an office stamp, but I got this and a red stamp, so I think it was like £15 for both. But I can change the words up and I can choose different words to stamp. And what I've been doing is I've been ignoring the dates because they're a bit recent for journaling. Anyway, that's that. I haven't filled any of the pockets yet. This is a pocket, but I will. This was a tag off a jacket I'd bought, and I've just added some bits to it. I was watching Bonnie and Clive, and she did a paper ruffle trim where she only had to fold it once. I'll link that video as well. I'll try and link a lot in this description box for that sort of thing. This was one of these sort of Temu stickers that I'd got. Just cut it into tag shape, folded up the bottom, glued it, backed it, and it's gorgeous, and it's a wee pocket as well. There we go. So it's still multi-purpose. Now this is, I sell second-hand books on eBay, and I find a lot of things inside the books and, you know, these old kind of adverts. So that's a perforated edge. I haven't done too much this side, just a stamp, and I used my wee office stamp. Here I've put a pocket on just because the writing there was just a bit blah, it was just a big paragraph. This is just embellishment. A wee bit of, I've got a lot of tissue paper that I got off of a bath set at Christmas. Another wee paper ruffle, and then this as the end page out of a book. Put a wee pocket on and a wee label inside. And I sit this in like so. This is a postcard. I have hundreds of these. And I've just added some embellishment. These are buttons. and I've just used jewellery pliers to cut, you know, the sticky out bit of the button off. And then I've glued it on. Oh, I got this glue. I've never used art glitter glue. It was very pricey. So I bought this. This was £10. Having never used art glitter glue, I'm over the moon with this, but I don't know how it compares. This is just a tag, and I've put a pocket here and 2 pockets here. There, and there. You'll have seen in the previous, the mass make for future projects video, that I've got hundreds of stuff to go in pockets. So this is a book token that I found in a book. Gorgeous print. I've just put a wee bit at the top, and then at the back a wee pocket, and I've just kept some of the writing. This is actually old sellotape mark here. This was obviously all the people she'd worked with had said good luck in your new job type thing. And then this is another postcard. I've left these blank at the back, apart from that one. But you could use them as journaling cards in a journal. Obviously the buttons will be a bit bulky, so positioning them in the journal would be, you know, a bit of thought for that. So I'm just putting these things that I've made in here. I'm not filling pockets or anything yet. I found that was weighing me down. I couldn't separate the thought process. So I have a box here of stuff that's underway. So this was I was attempting to make a folio. So these are all pockets, and these are sort of cutting down old journals. I used to make a lot of I liked making really vintage but sturdy type papers. So these are just like collaged onto book pages and matte medium on the back, and they're all quite neutral colours. So that's all pockets on the inside. And then on the outside, I have put one tag in here because I've got that kind of style here. This is a Cider with Rosie illustrated book, and I get so many pictures out of that. I might have went a bit crazy with the eyelets, but never mind. This is fabric that I've printed on from Canva. I just put masking tape around the edge and stuck it onto printer paper, and then it's very thin. I mean, you can see it. It almost reminds me of a plaster type material, you know, that you would put on a cut. And these are just, I think that's all gel prints. Just wanted to add in a pop of colour because of the green. And then this here is kind of, can't really see it, but sort of book of adverts, and it was a kind of pink theme, so the green and the pink. But I love this, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to stick to small things today, just to get into the way of doing it. So this is an altered playing card I'd made, where, you know, I've stuck down the napkin on it. I've put a bit of mica spray down, put a wee tab at the top with my, I'm not a good sewer, and my machine's a basic machine as well, so I'm a bit hard on it. So I think this would be ideal for one of these. But I'm thinking we could make it in a kind of ripped style so that we have this. How big is it? I don't want to waste them. I've also tried, when I made these, trying to make things at different sides so that you can use them on different edges. Now, I've filled my ink pads up with drawing ink, this sort of thing, so I'm not sure what it will be like. Well, it's better than it was. It's probably reactivated some of the old ink. I'm being very mindful to close this glue. Right, I have all this stuff here that I've printed from Canva. Oh, I've been using a lot of this and things. So I've got that at the back of the photos, and that's got, this one is waxed thread to do the book binding with. And I've just put it on there as well, so it doesn't take away from what's there. It's subtle, but it's just adds, it's just a bit more interest. I did some of these in wallpaper as well, so it just gives it a more of a sort of document feel. I've used this ruler a lot, I really like it. These are all on Canva. That's the photo frames I used on the wee book. Well, I think one of these tickets here. Right, I'm going to use the little hole here. This will be too big to push it all the way in. This is a fancy cutter I got off of Amazon. It was £7 or £8. I've got a tag one coming today as well. I don't think I'll get, I don't know how I would do the this and just nudged it a little bit. Hey, hey. Ideally, I should have backed this, but I'll know for the future. Okay, I know I did a lot of work to keep that as a strip, but actually I'm going to stick it down the bottom here. And then maybe I'll choose one of these. Might even glue them together actually. We don't need to worry if one's upside down or not, because one's horizontal and one's vertical. There. Let's see how this one's doing. Bit too much yellow. Oh, I think we should put that on here. Love it. What word will we choose? Checked. Fabulous. Let's do another one of these. I just seen this paper that I'd made and I'm like, we're going to use that. Put it on the back. So I'm going to make this into a pocket, so we don't actually need the bottom part as yet. I'm going to take a sliver off this edge here. Perfect. Go. So I have this that I did a bit of the momigami on. Probably need to cut it. I'll try it with the ruler. No. Even if I just cut the thread bits. So it kind of matches in because obviously this has got circles. We'll do it this way actually. Oops. See what's on here. I think the ruler might work. That yellow one, so that's up to 15. So what I do with this thin material is I'm just going to thread it a bit. I like it there. I'm just using this glue with it, it's worked fine for me. I know there's special glues to get. I like putting lots of styles together. Like that's quite glamorous and this is quite vintage looking, but they just work. Colour obviously helps. do this edge as well. Okay, I have my people. Might use this. Oh, I'm just going to put it right up the middle. Make it a belly band. I'm going to make it a belly band. It's quite a thick, sturdy book page, so as long as I don't, and it's a small item, so I'm not going to be putting anything too big and thick in there. I almost want to offset it a bit. And I'm just sticking this up as a pocket. Do you know, I think that works really well. Quite glamorous looking, isn't it? Oh, I'm just thinking, should I make that a wee... Oh, I definitely should. I need to back it. Is it just a bit too wide on there? I think we should try it. We can cut it down and put it on something else. Oh, I like that. Just going to let it. I could make this into a journal card. Well, I think they look really nice together if I put that in there. And it's just ink that's came through on the other side. I do have a propensity for black ink, by the way. I just prefer it. I find with the brown ink that, I don't know, I think it's because the brown ink ran out so fast and I just ended up using the black ink so much that it's just what I'm used to now. Oh, I love that. Do you know, that's amazing. I think I'm going to just back it. Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm using, there are videos to show how I made it, and a lot of it, if there isn't a video, it's explained in my mask making for future projects video. Like this is drawing ink in high flow acrylic paint that's kind of got a gel-like consistency. Oh, I love that. I'm not even going to put an eyelet on it because it would take away from this here. It doesn't need one. Beautiful. So next up, I'm going to use this from the gift bag. One of the gift bags. And I also have, I'm going to take this out. This is on cardstock. I'm actually considering using the postcard back too. Oops, I ripped it. Never mind. I like the idea of using this, you see. There's one bit of my ruler that's right there that everything catches on. There. That's got the straight edge at that side as well, so that's quite fortunate. Oh, I managed to stick a bit of stray something. I think this is slightly bigger than the cardboard. That's fine. I could have trimmed it, but I like the idea of the edge there. Might need to put a bit more glue. Kind of now deciding that maybe I don't want to cover as much of that up as I was intending. What have I got in here? Could make a side pocket. Got a few greens here. Oh, I've got this green as well. Okay, I think we should use this. See, as it actually matches the green. Wondering. We're not going to use that just now. Cut the frame off that one. I'm going to take the bottom off because it's just hiding a bit too much in the top. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's a good fit. Right, that's meant to be. Oops. Yeah, I'll stick a wee sticker on. Or maybe I should use one of my ones I've printed off actually. Now that green could work quite well, couldn't it? This is a labour of love ripping this off here. I've actually ripped it off the cardboard. Well, what's going on here anyway? And a wee something behind it. Oh, we should use this, shouldn't we? Is that too much? Do you know? We could put a bit of lace underneath. Well, printed lace. Like that. That's perfect, if I do say so myself. It's perfect as it is. I don't think we should add more to it. So there we have it. 3 lovely bits of ephemera to add to the box that I plan to fill. Obviously, if you've watched the mask making for future projects video, I do have a lot of bases, a lot of different papers. I sell second-hand books, so I've got a lot of book pictures of different varieties, a lot of vintage stuff. So there is a lot that, you know, I can do moving forward. They do take a lot longer than you think for the wee thing, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm a bit in love with these. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care and I hope to see you soon. Bye.